Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I just came on here right quick. I'm at the doctor's office waiting for my mom to come out. Y'all, I got so much on my brain and I just don't know what to do about it. Mom wanted some Popeyes and they had cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake. But I don't know. It tastes real bitter. But anyway, I got on here. A lot of you know, some don't know because they're new. We lost my dad April 3rd. And it's just been like a downhill spiral. Like, we don't want mama living by herself because she was falling a lot. Like, now it's not that bad. She don't fall as much, but me and my husband just feel comfortable, with her living with us. Well, during the time that, after my dad passed, I always try to keep myself busy, like non-stop. Sometimes I was not eating at all. And I think us moving around, trying to clean stuff, like some of his stuff out and rearrange things, and just constantly on my feet, going to work, trying to keep my eye on everything, that I kind of neglected myself. And I kind of put myself on the back burner because I was just trying to like get everything in order, helping my mom, trying to get through this loss, because this is like a tragedy to us. And I know people die all the time, but this is something that has like you feel broken. Now, like, we've lost people before, but it's like the grieving process really wasn't that long. I mean, you constantly miss that person, but this one is different. And it just, like my auntie said, a hard pill to swallow. And now here it is, August, about to be September tomorrow, and it still feel fresh. Like, Father's Day wasn't here for my birthday, my mama's birthday. Now September the 19th is his birthday, and we won't be celebrating his birthday with him, or me asking him what he wants for his birthday. Like, we can't do any of that, and that's gonna be hard. But now my worry is about my mama. I don't know, y'all. I know she's in denial. I know she really haven't like grieved over my dad, and I think she just don't want. She know he's gone, but she don't want to accept that he's gone, and I can't make her grieve. That's not my job to do. What my job to do is make sure she's comfortable, make sure she knows she's loved, and she got people that she can lean on. My concern with her is her health. I don't want her to be by herself. I don't want her to go home by herself and we not there in case she fall, or in case she, sometimes she forget to take her medicine and check her sugar. And sometimes it get low and she get real sleepy. So it's like, I don't want her out of my sight. But still, yeah, I want her to have independence. And like yesterday, I was sleeping and she was going to take one of her, I guess I say her mom, she called her mom. She was going to take her to the doctor, and I'm so, thank God, Lord, I thank you that she was able to get off the ground and come in the house and tell me that she fell and hit her head. And I said, well, do you want to go to the hospital? She was like, yes. So we took her, but they just said, she had bruises. She wasn't, nothing was really bleeding. But the thing is, for the past 3 days, she been like talking in her seat. Talking in her sleep and asking me questions. And then yesterday, when we was in the car, she was kind of like nodding off, and she was like, why he standing up in the window? And I was like, what? And she was like, Travis. And I was like, Mama, Travis not with us. She was like, oh, girl, don't pay no attention to your mama. And it's like, I'm like, okay, now this not the first time she done just been talking. And they done did a CAT scan of her head while she was just in the ER. And I was like, I just don't know, like, what is wrong? And then she asked me something about some bananas. I was like, no, Mom, we don't got no bananas. I threw them away because they went bad. And then when we was home, I got her settled and everything. We checked her sugar. It was like, when I got her from when I got her from the ER, I said, well, do you want to go, because she told me she was hungry. So do you want a banana split? And she was like, yeah, and I want something to eat. So I got her something to eat. I got her banana split. So by the time we got home, her sugar, it wasn't low anymore. It was, kind of high. So it was like, okay. So then she said she was complaining that she was sore. So I said, okay, well, take you some medicine and just lay down. So she laid down. And then it was like she was kind of nodding off, but she was like talking. I was like, what? And then she like kind of like was, I don't know if she was trying to feel my face or grab my face. I said, what would you do? And she opened her eyes. She's like, girl, I don't know. And I said, oh my God. Yeah, I couldn't help but just lay beside her and just cry. Like, I just cried. I wasn't loud. I was silent, but the tears just kept flowing because I'm scared. I don't know no other way to put it, is that I'm scared. Like, I know I got family around me, I know, but like, this is your mom and this your dad, and nobody can replace them. And I know God always with me and with my family, and I know I have him always. And I'm not like, I know God is a jealous God, but if my mama leaves me, it's like I lost everything. Even though I got my husband and I got my nieces and my family around me, but I can never have another one of them. And you'll never stop grieving when you lose them. And you'll never stop worrying about the one that's still here. And all you can do is try to do your best to look after them, even though she be looking after me because of what I'm going through right now with this pain that I'm having and going through depression and anxiety. She tries to help me, and I tell her, if you fall or something, call me. I'm already messed up. I'm not just gonna let her stay there. If she fall, I'm gonna help her up. I don't care. I'm already in pain. And if I have to, I'm going to help her. Like, don't hide nothing from me. You all I got. And I'm going to take care of her. We going to take care of her because I'm not alone. I got my husband and my cousin. Like, we're here. We're going to take care of her. Because for many of us, she all we got. Her and my dad was the people that we can call on. No matter what it is, if you just want to talk to them on the phone, if you need help with something, advice on something, or whatever it was, you could call on them. And sometimes they don't have the answer, but they can sit there and brainstorm with you about some things, and you work it out together. Or if they don't know, then they will find somebody who do know. But it's like, I know I have a tight grip on my mom because I am afraid of losing her. I just want her to be that happy, spunky person that she used to be. And even with her and me, it's like a part of us did die along with my dad. And I do see the changes in both of us. And nobody can tell you how to grieve, how long to grieve. It's a process that's got to work itself out. Nobody can tell you how to get through it. And just because somebody else may have lost a parent or both parents, they still can't tell you how to grieve, on your part. Their relationship with their parent or with their loved one may not have been like the one that you had with them. Everybody's relationships are unique. And like I said on one of my other videos, me and my daddy was rough. Me and my mama, I handled her in a softer way. But me and my daddy could talk trash to each other, and be cool. We love each other. Me and my mom, we talk sometimes, every now and then, but not much. But I don't know, y'all. I still ain't went back to work. I do have an appointment tomorrow for, I think it's pain management or something like that. They're going to do an evaluation and probably an injection. Since April 3rd, April 2nd, whenever. Because April 2nd, when I went home, when I left my parents' house, my dad wasn't feeling good, but, he was trying to, come around, and I told him, I was like, if you get bad, make sure you tell mama so y'all can go to the hospital. He said, But it's usually when he don't feel good, he's sick, he will call me and, he'll talk to me or whatever. So now if one of them sick, they'll tell me, come over and I would stay. I would just stay the night and just sleep in the bed with them. But every time when he got sick or he wasn't feeling good, he always called me. Even if I've seen him already, he will call me. But April 2nd, later on that night, I felt like I was like, I didn't know if I went to sleep, if I was going to wake up again, because it felt like I was going to die. Like I said, I sent my mom a message, and I was like, just pray for me. I'm okay, but just pray for me. Because I didn't know. It was like if I go to sleep, am I going to wake back up? But, and it wasn't me dying. It was a part of me died. Like, my dad was a part of me, and maybe that's what was the feeling that I was feeling that night. Like I was gonna die, but it wasn't me. It was just someone who's a part of me that died. It's the weirdest thing ever. But yeah, I'm worried about me. I'm worried about my mama. I'm worried about, am I going to be able to go back to work? Is when I get this injection, will it work for me? Or will I still be in pain? And if I do need surgery, will they do the surgery or will they deny me of surgery because of my weight? It's hard, y'all. It's hard, it's hard to do the things that you can do or what you was doing before, before all this done happened. Like, I could just walk around in a grocery store without feeling pain, but if I'm in there more than an hour, then I'm going down. I'm like, hey, I'm going to start leaning over the buggy and all kind of stuff because my back is tightening up and hot from the previous surgeries that I had. But now it's just as soon as I get to the store, I got handicap parking, so I park close as I can, and I just use my little cane that I had from my previous surgery. Uh, oh, yeah. If they don't have a cart, then I just lean over a buggy and just try to make the shopping trip or whatever as quick as possible. Cause it's like I don't want to not go to the store with my husband or my mom or whatever. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes like y'all, I'm not gonna make it. I can't do it. I'm already in pain. I can't do it. But like now, like I'm in pain and my foot burns, and but my mom can't drive. She can't drive right now. Look, a jet. Sorry, y'all. I'm by Leesburg Airport. We're close by in a plane. It looks like a jet. It's over. Like, she can't drive today. Because she still complaining about, like, her neck. Like, the back, her neck. Her neck was already hurt, but she's complaining about the back of her head and her neck hurts. And she could barely, like, turn her neck. So, I can't let her drive. And I'm glad tomorrow my husband got a doctor's appointment. So, I don't have to drive to Gainesville, thank God. Because I don't know if I was going to make it driving. Like, even now, sitting in the car, my feet are starting to burn and hurt. But I couldn't allow my mama to drive because she could barely turn her neck. Now, it's a lot. It's a lot when you're the only child. I mean, I have a brother, but that's from my dad. My mama only had one child, or one surviving child, and that's me. So, I thank God. Thank you, Jesus, for my husband, my cousin Tia, my cousin Nasha, and her husband. Like, I thank God for them because, if I'm unable to do something, then I know that they'll step in and help me, if I need them to. Yeah, I just don't know what the future is for me. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going back to work or not. If I am going back to work, it's for how long I'm gonna be able to go back to work. I'm just confused. And then when I do go to work, am I gonna be able to function correctly, or am I going like, be all emotional and sad like I've been being. Even when I was working after my dad passed, I would sit at my desk sometimes and just cry. I would just sit there and just weep in between phone calls, and sometimes I can't cut it off and I sound like like I'm sick or something. I said, no, I'm okay. But it'd be because I just got through crying and stuff. Got to runny nose and tears all down your face. Glad they can't look at me. But depression and anxiety is real. No matter how strong of a person you are, when something tragic happens to you and it breaks you. And not saying that since you was a strong person, now you're a weak person. No, that's not it. It's just you've been through something. Now you're just trying to get through it. And I know people will be like, you could call me, you could talk to me. But it's like I don't know what to say. I don't know where to begin. I don't know what to tell you that'll make me feel okay. Because you can't bring that person back. You can't fix the pain that I have in my heart, or the pain that I'm dealing with in my lower back and my extremities. You can't, I can't talk to people about it. I can't make them understand what the pain that I feel and how it feels like I'm having a heart attack when I am having anxiety, or I am grieving of my dad, or I am worried about my mom and, her health and what lies ahead for her. Like, how much time do I have with her on this earth? You know what I'm saying? Because you're scared now that you've lost, you lost a lot of people. Now you keep feeling like the people that you really truly love, they're leaving you, and you're like, okay, now I need to hold on to this person right here. I need to hold on to them even tighter, because you never know when they may leave. You never know when God, take them on. It's a lot. And you can't explain these things to people. Because yesterday, I went and laid down with my husband and I told him, I'm scared. I'm worried about mama. And he's like, don't worry. But I still worry, Like, I don't know, like, if she get early, what is Alzheimer's? I don't know. She know me. Sometimes she just asks questions like, what? Or the way sometimes she use her hands, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, what you looking for? She's like, I don't know. Like, okay. Like, y'all, that scares me, because then that makes me really, really don't want her to be alone. I know she goes home and stay for a day or two. Like she go home for a day. I trust you for a day, but the next day you need to come back. Y'all, this is hard. This is hard, being the only child. I might as well say the only child, because my brother didn't do nothing for my dad. It was me, my husband, my cousins, and her husband that he could call on, and we do whatever they needed us to do for them. So it's kind of like the blood. I'm the only child that's blood. Like, my dad considered them his children. Like, my husband, he considered that his son, and my cousin husband, that was his son too. And she's his daughter, and her kids is his grandkids too. Life is crazy. Life is weird. Like, I didn't think, I could, figure I'd be old, they'd be old. I want, like, he's still in his early 60s. Like, you should be here. You should be here with us, clowning with us like you always do. Just talking about off the wall stuff. Like, hey, that's my friend. That's my dad, Whenever, need, mechanic questions, you call daddy. Like, hey, this doing such and such, such a thing. Like, what is it? And he'll tell you off the top of his head. Or he's like, oh, if he don't know, he's like, all right, well, we'll come over in a minute and I'll take a look at it. Okay, daddy, we'll wait on you. Y'all, life is just weird right now. Life is weird without him, without, calling him or him calling you or going over to the house and, talking to him and stuff like that. And I know my mama feel alone. I know that I shouldn't say she haven't grieved. She has grieved, but not fully. Because I think it's like she's looking for him. And I don't want him to come get, how some spouse, their spouse will leave, and then, shortly after, then they leave. I don't want that. I want her to feel loved. I want her to feel comfortable. I'm sad. And it's like I'm not getting a break. Like, for my own personal reasons, I'm sad and depressed. And then it's like I don't want to lose my mom. She's the last person besides God that created me. That was my God, my mom, and my dad. I know that sounds a little crazy, but sometimes it's like she losing it a little bit, and that's scary. Like, y'all don't know. Y'all, I don't even know when y'all gonna get this video, and if I choose to post this video or not. But it's just some of my thoughts, and talking about it, it helps me when I talk about it. And maybe I just keep this for my own little diary. I'm just not sure of anything right now. Like, my mind is all over the places. Like, my heart is big, my pockets is small. Like, I wish financially that I could be there more for my nieces. All of them. I know it's only 3, but I still say it's 4. I don't know, y'all. It's just a lot on my mind. A lot of things I want to do, just financially I can't do right now. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because I'm gonna keep going on and on and on, and y'all be like, she's bouncing all over the place. But y'all, that's just how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like I'm lost, sad, depressed. I'm tired. But I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm gonna turn this car back on so I can turn this air on. So I can cool out, probably take a nap, wait for mom to get out of the doctor's office. But I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm just tired. But y'all have a blessed and wonderful day, the rest of your week, whenever you're watching this. I'm not really sure, but stay safe. Y'all wear y'all masks. Even if you got vaccinated, wear your mask, because you could still get it. Just have a mild, I think you're supposed to just get mild symptoms if you actually got vaccinated. But y'all be careful. Only go out if you really need to. But I'm gonna holler at y'all later.